Welcome back to Soozie Stuff. Today we are going on a journey with fall 2021, and I call it Farmhouse to Your House. And most of my supplies are going to be coming from Dollar Tree, and with a few things from Walmart, like some paint and things, and some from Target. So let's see what we can create as we take Farmhouse to your house in today's episode. Hey everybody, I'm Soozie, and this is Soozie Stuff. Welcome to station KDIY Channel 146. I'm so happy you're here. I would love it if you'd click and subscribe, and then click the bell to be notified when I upload a new episode. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up or even a comment. So don't touch that dial. Let's go make some stuff. All right. To start out our farmhouse fall DIYs is called the Fall Pumpkin Fence. And I got some wood slats from Walmart. And these are new fall leaves I got at Dollar Tree. They're really heavy and they're so cute. They have the gingham pattern. I'm using some giant sticks and some of the tacks, the little upholstery tacks from Walmart. A little bit of paint, and then one of these aluminum pans. You get 2 for $1 at Dollar Tree. Now 2 of the slats I cut off just a little bit to kind of make it uneven. And so the very first thing is I'm going to paint them white. I painted them white. They needed a little bit of depth, so I added some black paint with my little sponge brush there at the top you see. And I just kind of went through and added some black here and there, and then I sanded it down. So then on the pan, I just cut little rectangular sizes to go in each of the slats. Just be careful when cutting them, that's really sharp, so be careful. And also when hot gluing it, it gets really hot. So it's sharp and hot, so be careful. And now I'm taking the little tacks and I'm just gonna cut off the little pointy part. And you need 12, 4 for each of the, no, you need 16. Hello, 4 times 4 is 16. And so you're gonna need 4 for each slat. And then I'm hot gluing them on. And then I just tap with my hammer and they just pop right in, super easy and super quick. And it looks so high end. Next, I'm taking 2 of the giant popsicle sticks and using my antique wax Waverly chalk paint and using a little like a baby wipe and putting those on. I love using the baby wipe because it kind of puts it on and takes it off at the same time. I love that. And you can see there too, I did cut a couple for the stems. I'm using some poster board stickers from Dollar Tree. I love this font and it is perfect. They do stick on really well, but off camera I did add some hot glue on there to make sure that they stay. And the A fits perfectly on the Dollar Tree gingham leaves. I love it. Works perfectly. And now I'm getting ready to, let's see, what do I do next? Oh yeah, I'm adding the stem at the top for the pumpkin. And I'm just kind of hot gluing those on, and I do kind of cut it at a kind of a slant to make it look like a stem. And then in just a minute, I add some raffia to tie at the top, and then we'll add the popsicle sticks to pull it all together. And so here I just laid the 2 popsicle sticks down. I love that it is brown, just like the stems. It kind of pulls that together. And this is pretty much done. I love how this came together. I had it in my head, how I was thinking it, how it would go. And then I also added just a couple of the tumbling blocks to the back to make sure that it stands up. And you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but where I'm putting it, I need it to sort of stand up. And here it is all put together with a little touch of the blue. I love this piece. I think it's going to be one of my favorites this year. And I just think you can put it anywhere, in an entranceway, even a bathroom or your kitchen. I love it. Definitely farmhouse to your house. Make it today. And here we go with our next project. It's called Berry Garland Dollar Tree Sign. And hopefully you've seen these signs that are already made up. I love it pretty much just the way it is, but we always love to jazz it up. I've got a couple of things here, some of the white pumpkins, that berry garland, and some of this really pretty gingham bow. And I don't know if I'm going to use the wooden beads or not. I don't. And so the berry garland, I wish I would have gotten the white, but I couldn't find it. First thing I'm going to do is just rough it up a little bit and give it a little rustic look. And then all I'm going to do is take the berry garland and wrap it around a couple of times, 3 times, and secure it in the back. I love it on the top and the bottom, and you could pretty much stop right there if you wanted to. I love just that part right there, and you probably already know this saying. What is her name? Coco Chanel always says that look at it again and take off, like look at yourself before you leave the house and take off some of your jewelry because maybe you put too much on. And so I think that's what I did to this one. So the final one, you'll see what I do. But I did put 3 of the pumpkins, and it was just too much. But you get so excited. But I do love the gingham bow. I put it up on the top. I ended up taking off one and thinking, okay, that's cute. I like that. But then I ended up taking off the bottom, and I do put on one of these little wooden finishing top things. I'm not sure if it needed it, but I put it on there anyway. I do love it. It's just fun to jazz up things. And here is our final project. I love all the things that it says, caramel apples, hay rides. I just think it's a darling piece, and it's fun to jazz it up. Pretty much farmhouse to your house here. And moving right along, our next project is called Hello Autumn Neutral Basket. I picked up this awesome basket on sale at Hobby Lobby, and these are some new wooden cutout little sayings at Dollar Tree. And don't you love these new floral picks at Dollar Tree? The neutral and the blue, oh, I love them. So I am just taking this little wooden sign and taking some antique wax paint and just putting one small little coat on this part. Now, the basket, I wanted to tell you, that is over at Hobby Lobby. It's the spring selection I got it for 75% off. It was $7.99, and 75% off would make it $1.99. I love this piece because I can change it up and use it all year long. So I just took some twine and just added the little sign, and that's hanging down below. Precious. We're almost done. And I'm going to use the neutral color leaves right in there. I think I've got 2 bunches, and I love it. Oh, I just think this is such a beautiful, beautiful piece. Very farmhouse, very neutral. But let's try the blue. Again, just stunning. I love that blue. If you saw my last video, I did a lot of navy blue and copper together that you're seeing this year. And then I mixed it. I think it's just gorgeous. So here's the finished piece, super quick, and I love it. What are your thoughts? What color would you use in the basket? The blue? Oh, look how luscious that looks. Or would you go more neutral? I think this is a perfect farmhouse to your house today. Here's another one of my favorites that's so easy. Hello Fall Rug Pillow. So I know you've seen these rugs at Dollar Tree. They're over like in the laundry section. This is some very wide burlap ribbon that I picked up. That's from Big Lots. And then the Dollar Tree signs again. So I'm just taking a little bit of the burlap ribbon, the super wide, and I'm just kind of winging it. I just want to cut out sort of a small, medium-sized pumpkin, and I just cut it out pretty quickly. Didn't know what I was going to do. If you need to, grab some kind of pattern and trace around it, but I thought this was okay. Just kind of make sure you dip down there right by the stem. And so all we're going to do is just hot glue the little rug together. I just folded it in half and just do it in small sections, line it up. Even if it doesn't match, just make sure it lines up, and it will be great. All I'm going to do now is take the burlap pumpkin and just hot glue it around the edges, and then I'll add the other pieces. Now, this is a decorative pillow, not one that I would really cozy up to, because there's going to be some pieces on it like this wooden sign, but I just love it. I love those little signs. If you see them at Dollar Tree, pick them up, because you can just do anything with them. And I think it looks perfect on this pillow. And then I have this little metal leaf that I used in a previous video, one of my 60-second DIYs that's on Tuesday, and I just used it from that. How cute! All we have to do now is stuff it. And I'm just closing it right back up, just giving it some hot glue, holding it in there. And this is so farmhouse. It's got the black and white, the beautiful burlap. I love that metal leaf. Again, that came from the little white pumpkins with your initial on it. And it just came out great. Super easy, darling, very fall. And it is ready to display. Here it is. I added some blue next to it. I think it's really pretty, and I hope that you can find this rug. They have them in a lot of different colors. There's like a green one that's pretty. And so these rugs turn into great pillows. Make yours today. Our next DIY is called Welcome Fall Wreath Ring. And this is a little kit that I picked up at Target. It was really neat. Look at all the pieces that come with it. It was $3. It comes with the ring and all of these beautiful thick felt leaves. I love them. I think they are just really pretty, but I'm not going to use those felt pieces until the spring. But I've got this little wooden signs again. I'm kind of addicted to those little signs. I think they're so perfect. I got these fabric roses from Dollar Tree, and maybe I'm going to use the berries, not sure. But I've got some of the white pumpkins as well. This is really well made, some great felt. I just had to show you. I was really tempted to use them. And I think they're so pretty, but I am going to put it in a little Ziploc and put it in my spring stash. So those will be ready for spring. The first thing I'm going to do to the ring is just take some twine and wrap it all the way around. Every now and then I use a little bit of hot glue to sort of keep it secure, but I just do it all the way around, and then I'm going to take a little fire and get rid of all those little hairy pieces. So now I'm taking a little part of the floral pick from Dollar Tree, the little wheat pieces, and I just tied them up with some of the floral wire, and we're going to hot glue those right on. I love that floral wire. Next, I just added one of the white pumpkins. I took off the little clip. I thought it would clip on nicely, but it didn't lay flat. So I just took off that, and then I added the little burlap roses. I'm now taking some white paint and just finishing up that Welcome Fall sign. And then again, from that initial white pumpkin, I used the little gingham, or the little buffalo check bow. It went perfect. Always have to use all your pieces. And I put it right at the bottom. Oh, wow, does that look farmhouse? And I was going to use some berries, but again, I didn't want to put too much, but I just popped off one of the berries and stuck it right in the middle of the bow, and then added on Welcome Fall. Isn't it so cute? It's so little and tiny. You could just put it anywhere. You can hang it on a hook somewhere. You can add a little hanger and hang it on a door, wherever you like. I just think it's so precious, so easy. I hope you can find this kit at Target. And our last project today is called Cement Candle Holder. And this is a new piece I found at Dollar Tree. Well, that's the candle holder part that we've all seen, but this is new. It's kind of cement on the bottom with a little design, and then this little glass piece that comes on and off. And they had a couple of other designs. I'm also going to be using this little candle. It's from my friend who makes candles. She gives me little samples, and I love it. It's going to fit perfect. And what I'm doing is taking some of the buffalo check ribbon, the small, and just hot gluing it around the bottom. And then I'm going to take one of the little white pumpkins from the floral pick, and I'm cutting it in half. And I'm going to make a little pumpkin to just hot glue right there on the front. You see there that I had added some of the moss inside, but I didn't like it, so I do take it out. So now we're just going to create a small little pumpkin with some curly cues. And here it is, all put together, so quick and easy. I hope you can find these little cement candle holders. I'd never seen them before, and I just think they're darling. And just add a candle, and I love the little pumpkin. I added a twine stem, and some of the little teeny tiny floral wire were my curly cues. So my question today is, when do you start decorating for fall? Just answer in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. I kind of start decorating around Labor Day, or maybe after that weekend. But I hope you enjoyed all of my pieces today. I love this fall pumpkin fence and this Dollar Tree already made up sign. Just jazz it up with whatever you like. And this basket. Don't forget to go check out the Hobby Lobby spring section that's on sale now for 75 off. Could be up to 90 off now. And your rugs at Dollar Tree, and just all your supplies. The fall is so much fun. I love, love, love it all. Love it all, fall. So enjoy your afternoon and gather up all of your supplies and make all of your things today. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for subscribing and commenting. I'd love to hear from you. Tuesdays I do a 60-second DIY, and Saturdays are my full DIY episode. So I will see you on Soozie's Stuff, KDIY Channel 146. Bye, everybody.